Shalom, Israel. I'm Officer Baraka Allah, Officer 500, representing I.S.U.P.K. We started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, in 1969. Come to bring the truth of the Bible that the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans of this earth make up the 12 tribes of Israel, with God's chosen people. And we're here to bring the truth out of the Bible to our people, to bring them back into this fold, so we can take this kingdom back over like we never seen before. Tonight is this Wednesday night law class, and my topic tonight is called "No Other Culture Will Work, Only Coming Into Our True Culture." And, that's a little play on words also, because this is what's today's date? November 2nd, November 1st. Popular rapper, as everybody heard, Takeoff was killed. This video will be old after a while. Just give a little time stamp. He was killed like 2 days yesterday morning. And they got a Culture 1, 2, and 3 album. And there, we come to know Black America, Hispanics, Native Americans. We all come to know a different type of culture. We all come to make our own culture. But as we seeing, the name of the topic of the class is none of that will work. Only coming back into our true culture, our true identity. With that, the culture. Well, anybody got any? Just to start off, anybody got any? What they think our culture is made up of these days? Go ahead, Officer Cost.
In the home, you're a drug dealer, you're a thug, and you trade being that food on TV, you know what I'm saying? You get ran down by a woman, you know what I'm saying? You can be goofball on TV, you know what I'm saying? Be like emasculated, stuff like that. You very offended, be a comedy clown, stuff like that.
Right. That's definitely that's definitely one of the anybody know the numbers to the conference call? Let me put that in. I forgot the call.
404-793-7180.
Okay, I see it.
Joining conference now.
What you got? All right, I'm glad. Right. So, yeah, you want to take a shot at what you think our culture represents?
Come on, sir. I would say hip hop is a part of black culture. Jazz is a part of black culture.
What you think it represents today, 2022? He's like, okay, this is black people culture.
I would kind of have to piggyback on what Officer Box said in terms of black on black crime is what they usually put on.
Right. That's exactly what it is. You know what I mean? Our culture is a killing culture,
right?
A thug culture, a street culture. You know what I'm saying? Shalom, Lord Christ. Who's on the line? Also, who? Oh, my child. Okay. Shalom, Lord Christ. I'll put you down. My phone was beeping. I didn't hear you. All right, I got you put down. Shalom, Lord Christ. Shalom, Lord Christ. All right, I got you down. So, all right, yeah. The name of the class is that no other culture will work. Only coming into our true culture. And what we're establishing here with our culture, with so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, our culture is a thug culture, it's a street culture. Or even when they was calling us Afro Americans, our culture is based off of hairstyle. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? A twerking culture. It's based off of hip hop, the music, and all that. Even to the point where if you grew up in the black society, and that woman, a female, and she doesn't like the twerk, then they're gonna be like, well, are you black for real? You got black in you? or a sister, like even it's a stripper, it's a prostitution pimp culture also. If a sister grew up and she don't want to be a stripper, believe me, she done thought about it. She's like, I could be a stripper, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm too shy to get naked in front of everybody or whatever. I can't do all that. But they treat being a stripper like it's an administrative assistant. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you grow up, you want to be a goddamn veterinarian, like everybody, like our women, they got to scan through their mind, like, stripper. I thought about it. Like, man, come on, man. That's what our culture is becoming. You know what I'm saying? Big time. And now you got OnlyFans, so that's who knows that's gonna morph into in the future. And taking it back to if you grow up in this society and you never did any drugs, you never sold drugs, you never bump shooting anybody, if you ain't never caught a body, if you ain't never caught a body, like, well, what is you doing out here, black man? You know what I'm saying, Negro?
Right.
What is you? They be acting like you ain't shooting at somebody. They ain't thorough enough. You know what I'm saying? You only been in fights.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I remember growing up, it was people that I was looking at folks crazy for they ain't never been in a fight in their life. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. How did that happen? How that happen? But now with this stuff. Go ahead. What is this? Young man Paul. Shalom Lord Christ. Right. Go ahead, officer.
Yeah, I feel like when we young folks who these days, these kids like they a little bit more different from the fighting because a fight broke out. Students, you know what I'm saying? Media broke it up. Back then, nowadays, shit, we just people watch fight back then. Especially every Friday, you go guarantee you a fight in the schoolyard or in the street. You get out the bus. Like, damn.
Right. They definitely we was definitely fighting and only time it broke it up is somebody was jumping on somebody, maybe. You know what I mean? But yeah, like for real, like you never trapped before. It's like, dang, like you a saint. You know what I'm saying? These kids, you're not in the game. It's like what are you doing? Even when I was coming up, you know what I mean? In the '90s or whatnot. Well, late '90s or whatever. When I moved to around the heathens, you know what I'm saying? I mostly went to school around tribe of Judah, around all so-called black people. But when I moved to a high school, well, some heathens that, you know what I'm saying? When I first got there, everybody asked me, "Hey, what gang you in? What gang you in?" Like, I ain't in no gang. Like, just acting like, or some of the stuff that I was doing, and they asked me about it. It was just so they asked them more of a stereotypical type of way. I lied to them about it, like, nah, I ain't doing that. I ain't got none of this because it seemed like they poking at me. Probably they made more so mocking than fascinated. A simple Negro would take it as they fascinated with me. You know what I mean? Hey, what gang you in? What drugs you selling? What all the bad stuff you did? 'Cause we know Negroes are bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I was, I was rocking like that at that time, but I was like, nah, the way you ask me, I don't like. It's like kind of mocking me a little bit. And, heathen, they know how to do a real slick to where you got to kind of look into it to see if and catch the offense on it.
Right.
But but now 20 years later, that's really become our culture. Our culture is rap music. Our culture is, you know what I mean. We always been making music. We always been made. You know what I mean. It's a plethora of things. But that's the problem. That's the problem. Our culture is homosexuality. Also, even with all that thug stuff and everything, homosexuality is definitely a part of our culture now. You know what I mean? It could be in the depths of the hood, but growing up and you got two mamas. Two mamas is becoming way more prevalent these days. You know what I mean? They straight they punching their little boys in the face. They trying to make them rough and tough or whatnot. Mama walking around looking like Manny Fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
With a doggone mohawk and everything. The mamas is thugging it hard. You know what I mean?
Right.
Especially the little lesbian mamas and all that. You know what I mean? They raising up little monsters. So the society is changing, but I mean, the culture is changing. But I tell you one thing that ain't changed since slavery. One thing definitely ain't changed since slavery is doggone is our it's the holiday. You know what I'm saying? We keep on black people keep on morphing into going to more, adding on more to our culture, which is not of the most high. But what we ain't letting go is nobody's waking up and saying, well, you know what I'm saying? What when we just tried to we want to celebrate these holidays. You know what I mean? Everything else is new. So well, seem like it's new. The rap music, drill, all that new. The hairstyles change up. The girls are twerking more and more and more. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, strippers are becoming like administrative assistant. A trap dude is coming like a doggone nigga making fries at McDonald's.
Right.
But what nobody's doing, they not changing up on they still keeping that same culture from slavery. When they taught us the holidays. Go ahead, Napash.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When at school, I see like little 14-year-old girls be twerking from a grown man, and the teachers, like the one in school, like one teacher, I'm saying it ain't no better even when they physically twerking, but you know what I'm saying? They got their parts jiggling around back and forth. I'm like, damn, we ain't no different. Like keep going. Like, damn, we just like keep going.
Right, they need like what I'm saying, like you need a Joe Clark type Negro to go up in that doggone thing. Like, sit your little butt down, kiss your little fast tail down. What the heck is you doing? You know what I mean? Come on, man. Like real, we definitely couldn't do all that back in the day. Like the word twerking was started back. Well, they've been doing it, but it's just a word formulated like that. But but nobody's putting down nobody's putting down the holidays. You know what I'm saying? Israel just keep on doing it. Pick me up at Amos 5:21. Yeah, go all the way down to 24. Amos 5:21 to 24. Of course, like I said, brought up the hairstyles about our culture, like when they was calling us Negroes, jigaboos, African American, Afro American. Like we've been a whole hairstyle before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like they could just add, we just adding on to all type of different stuff every 10 years about who we are as a people. But it's never gonna be, it's never gonna sustain with the Most High. And of course, don't let that go over your head when we saying the Most High. When He ain't with it, that means judgments come down.
Right.
That means punishments happen. But we His children, so what I mean. We don't have no choice but to come back to a culture. We gotta learn. Things keep on happening over and over and over and over and over again, and it is only gonna get worse unless we come back into our full culture of who we are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and read that for me, because we already know we celebrated well, not we, but Israel celebrated Halloween. Just came up. We know we about to go into the whole holiday season and all that. It's all type of little articles that came up about fentanyl and the candy, this and that happening. I remember when I was younger, they were talking about they were putting LSD, lacing the candy with LSD. Yeah, razor blade and all that. You think it's stopping these parents? I'm riding around the city, and everybody still with the trick or treating. The grown ups, the daddies, and everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody want to get all the candy they got. Like they never seen that article on fentanyl. You know what I'm saying? Our people would just not learn. You know what I mean? They got all type of people. Sometimes people decorate their houses and stuff for Halloween, but I see way more than that these days. Like they going all out for this Halloween thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? I remember me personally, when I was in the world, I did used to like how the women used to dress scantily clad. I didn't really even mess with it like that, but I like them Halloween part. They just put on anything. You know what I mean? So that whoredom is definitely there. You know what I mean? I'm off that now because everybody look everybody look some clowns to
Right.
me. You know what I mean? You follow somebody on Facebook or something, and they putting up little quotes and this and that. They act like they got some kind of knowledge. The next thing you know, they see these Negroes in a doggone He-Man outfit. You know what I'm saying? And the Transformers outfit. Like I don't know what these Negroes got going on, but what the Lord said.
Oh God. This is the book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 21. I despise your feast days.
Who feast days?
Your feast days.
Uh-huh.
smell in your solemn assembly.
Right, we gotta get through our people's head that the Most High ain't smelling that. He ain't smelling what we got going on. You know what I mean? You tell our people what's going on. Hey, the Lord, He'll get you if you got they celebrate Halloween and all that. And everybody, you think everybody doing it? So the Lord gonna be mad at me if my grandmama did it, everybody did it, everybody, you know what I mean? He not killing us right off. There's scripture in the Bible because the judgment then come right off that everybody think they got time. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High is not. He despises. He hates our feast days, and that's why in this holiday season come up. That's why it's gonna be more death, more Negroes getting shot, whatever you want to call the Northern Tribe too. It's gonna be more. It's gonna be a bloody holiday season.
Right.
Do I have to be a prophet to prophesize that? Because I already know every year since I came into the truth, that doggone holiday be so doggone bloody. Them celebrities begin hit, and then your regular people and some of y'all Negro, not y'all, but people that we know may get caught up in the rapture. And they get caught up in the mix. Let me say it like that. They caught up in the mix because the Lord done told us, and the Lord is how the law is with the Israelites. Your ignorancy of the law is no excuse. You know what I mean? Whether you know, understand or not, the judgment is gonna come down. Go ahead.
God, verse 22. Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings.
Right. People, they have these Negroes even having Halloween dinners, and they praying to the Most High. They have a Hallelujah fest. I mean, y'all used to go to church, and like, yeah, we ain't doing the Halloween thing. We having a Hallelujah festival. You know what I mean? That day, so that day even that they doing it. That's even more pagan, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? What they doing? They keeping the old ancient customs of the pagans going, man. And they everybody want to have we serving snacks and dinner. We gonna let's pray. Let's pray over that. And what the Most High say? He said, even go ahead and read it over again.
Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them.
You will not what?
I will not accept them.
Right. Let me get it through. Y'all people head. Our people head. He's not accepting it. He ain't accepting that, man. Real. And, everything happened in a spiritual form first, and then it's gonna manifest in the flesh. You know what I mean? So you play, you lay later. You know what I mean? You play now, you lay later.
Right.
That's exactly how it's gonna go. Why is this happening? Why we can't do this? Why? Because you doing something the Most High. We all doing something the Most High ain't supposed to do. We dealing with a jealous God. He already gave us laws, statute, commandments, holy days that we supposed to follow, and we is following behind the devil and doing the devil job better than him.
Right.
Keep on going.
Neither will I regard the peace offering of your fat beasts.
Right, you killed the most fatted calf, and you waited all year to doggone drink this finest wine. Use around Thanksgiving,
right,
and then Christmas time and all that. You know what I mean? Get some of the best meats and whatever, and let's all hold hands and let's all pray. The Most High ain't smelling it, He ain't hearing it, and it's a more coming. Keep on going.
Verse 23. Take thou away from me the noise of thy song.
Right, take away the noise of them songs, man. Real, we already know all them Christmas carols, everything. Take all this past. We already know it's gonna be a lot of choir, church singing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Every step I take, all that. You know what I mean? We got all that. It's everything. Songs that are so sad but written so beautiful, it can make you drop a tear. But the Most High said, "What? Take away what?
God, take away from me the noise of thy song.
And what?
For I will not hear the melody of thy
Vows.
Right.
People, we gotta get that understanding. Your beautiful songwriting and play and beautiful songs. The Most High, He don't want to hear that. He don't want to hear that at all. Yeah, that's the problem is. Our people think that we can just come to the Most High. We want to come to Him and tell Him what's good.
Right.
You know what I mean? He never asked us for no song. He never asked us, "Hey, sing to me beautiful songs." You know what I mean? But it got into our people head that that's the way to go. You know what I mean? They want to have a praise dance off in the church.
Right.
The Most High ain't never asked me for nothing like that.
God,
You know what
God.
I'm saying? Real dedication, RP song, all that. All those can sound good, but the Most High, he ain't hearing it. You know what I mean? Go ahead to the next one. Last
Right. Verse 24. But let judgment run down as water.
But let what?
Let judgment run down as water.
We're running down as water. Y'all know how water drip, man. That's how the judgment running down. The judgment running down on Israel, man. Right now, been running down on Israel. That's and we just that's what we have. We got to use these celebrities as examples.
Right.
Now, our people getting killed above us, around us every night, every day.
Right.
You know what I mean? We got plenty of examples on that now. But with a celebrity, somebody that's a star, we're gonna use them as an example also. You know what I mean? Judgment rained down. What night was that? That was the it was a Halloween, Hallows Eve night.
Right.
And it was a birthday party. Yeah, I know some people like, what the Lord gonna kill me for going to a birthday party? You mean to tell me Lord gonna kill me for going to a birthday party? That's why judgment gonna run down.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He gonna kill me for going to a Halloween party? You know what I mean? That don't even sound right. That's why judgment gotta run down how it run down, man. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Lucky, sir. It's to me, it's like they don't even know who the God of the Bible is by saying stuff like that. When you see in I believe it was Joshua, the book of Joshua, you saw the Most High kill a man, wife, and his whole family because he took some Babylonian garments and some pieces of silver that he wasn't supposed to take.
Right. Yeah. Everybody make sure you got their phone on mute. Right. To see the Most High, people, we taught up on a false pretense of Christianity
Right.
and Islam. Our people got like the Bible said, our people have a zeal. We got a zeal, but it's not of knowledge.
Right.
It's not in the right spirit. So yeah, that zeal, everybody, Jesus this and Jesus that, and wearing bracelets and singing praise songs or whatnot. That's that zeal. We always talking about God wearing Jesus shirts, on our bumper stickers, bumper tags, and everything.
Right.
That's that zeal right there, but that's not of knowledge. And then not, and that's how judgment gonna come down. That's how we gonna keep on going into slavery. You know what I mean?
God.
People say, "Oh, we not in slavery. We ain't in slavery right now," but they got us right where they want us to have that. You know what I mean?
Right.
They how many Black, Hispanic, and Native American men are incarcerated right now? Over 2 million. Over
Right.
2 million incarcerated right now. Do you know they even have 2 million slaves at the time? Now we grew from that number to the number that we are right now, 40 million plus just Black Americans in this nation. But during slavery, they didn't even have 2 million slaves at the time. Real. Now, when Negroes think that they're free, prison is making way more money per person off one man, and that's the slavery. They got Negroes right where they want them at. You know what I mean? It's worse than slavery. On slavery, a lot of somebody said something. Oh, young man, David, no, Christ, I'm gonna push you down. Right, and then on slavery, we already know that a lot of times, it wasn't no cakewalk. It wasn't nothing sweet about it. But a lot of times, that the slaves had a room and board. Now I'm not glorifying it at all, like it was some good. But they had room and board. They had, you know what I mean. Even though sometimes they feed them slaves to make sure they strong. They can work in the field the next day and have room and board. Now it's over 2 million Black, Hispanic, Native American men in prison, more than it was in slavery. And now it's more of us living on the streets, and we fighting every day just to doggone we away from our children and slaving and working our fingers down to the bone just to have a roof over our head. So really, who got it better when the chains are off? The white man, the oppressor, when he take the chains off, he gonna make sure that he got the system so fixed that it's way more better. It's a more better system than what it was when the chains were on.
Right.
And they got us where they wanted. You know what I mean? With all the free labor that they getting in prison, them boys doing call center sales. They making, they already know they make license plates. They doing,
Right.
them boys are doing they learning all the skills. They building up the roads, cleaning up everything. It's all type of free labor in there, building up all these companies, and and prison is a big business anyway. You know what I mean? These private prisons, everything is big. Finish the rest of the. Go ahead. Read 24 over again.
Come, come. But let judgment run down as waters, and righteousness as a mighty stream.
Right, right. Yeah, you can stop right there.
Come, come.
Right, the righteousness got to run down because and that's what I.S.U.P.K for. We come to run that mighty stream down of righteousness, man. Because everybody can't be wicked. Because Israel is obviously by the judgments that's happening to us on a daily basis is wicked. You know what I mean? We already seen from back in the '90s when Pac and Easy E, Pop and Big when they all died. Like, whoa, that's crazy. It's like 3 rappers in 4 or 5 years that died. That's crazy. Now it's one per month. It's turning up. You know what I mean? As the culture gets more wicked, the more bodies are dropping, and the bigger names are dropping also. The bigger names are dropping, man. You know what I mean? We have no respect for each other. We refuse to follow the laws of the Lord. So what I mean, it's just like a hard-headed kid. You won't listen. Won't that? It's time for me to whip that. You know what I mean? Get on their head. Or if you got an older child that's out there, like what I mean, they get out of jail free card. He done used that too many times. You gotta let them stay in there now.
Right.
I ain't taking them calls for that's coming in and collect no more. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because you're not learning. You ain't learning. I gotta let you perish. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly how the Most High is treating us. You know what I'm saying? We keep on perishing while the other heathens is seeing us, and that's what we becoming more of a byword, coming more and more of a byword. That they hear us. They, you know what I mean? They are like, oh, why so many of y'all dying? So many of the rappers are dying. You know what I mean? It's before the whole world. The whole world seeing this too. You know what I mean? So since Biggie and Pop, all 20 some years later, it's still going down and happening more rapidly. You know what I mean? Because our culture is a killing culture. Our culture is a death culture.
Right.
You know what I mean? Our culture is a adulterous culture that refuse to hear the Most High. Yeah. So we're gonna go into a little bit more into the situation. I mean, a lot of people seeing the video exactly what happened or whatnot. There's a lot of speculation, but what I can tell you is that when all the group of men were together, you know, it definitely, of course, they're not following the laws, but all it takes, well, especially with men, all it takes is one situation. If the respect factor not there amongst black men, they're not righteous, and somebody say something foul out their mouth, it can lead to killing. It happens every night. It's gonna lead to them things going on. Especially if somebody put their hands on somebody, them things are gonna go off. You know what I mean? We not women, even the women now. The women busting too. But please believe with men, you gotta watch how you go into another situation with another man because we already know Israel is very little room for talking. You know what I'm saying? And look at that situation. That's caught on tape. What about 2-3 seconds?
Right.
2-3 seconds. Somebody, you know what I mean? Somebody hit Quavo, somebody hit somebody, and then next thing you know, them things going off, and we already know bullets ain't got no name on it, and take off, die instantly. You know what I mean? Pick me up at 1 Timothy 5:22. 1 Timothy 5:22.
Come, come.
Because that's what we gotta get through our head, man. You know what I mean? Of course, we definitely no cowards. We definitely gonna defend whatever we gotta defend.
Right.
But somebody say something crazy to you, somebody offend you. You know what I mean? You gotta make sure do not be touching people. Don't be laying your
Right.
head. You know what I mean? Because I mean, are you ready to die or are you ready to kill?
Right.
You know what I mean? Or watch what you say out your mouth.
Come, come.
And most importantly, before that, watch the company that you keep.
Come, come.
Don't be at no Halloween party. Don't be at no birthday party. Because you know what it is, like I said, things happen in the spiritual first. These
Right.
spirits are gonna manifest. They're gonna manifest into to people and manifest, that you can't see. You are already how the Lord gonna be with you when you at a Halloween party. You know what I mean? You at a birthday party or whatnot.
Right.
It's gonna be little to you, but on the thing that the Lord, I mean, you taking yourself away from the Lord's protection.
Right.
You know what I mean? Go ahead, read me that.
Come, come. This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse 22. Lay hands suddenly on no man.
What?
Lay hands subtly on no man.
Right. Well, don't touch nobody. Don't lay hands on nobody, man. Them boy, man, they saying that we'll find out later. But the point is that it was a little disagreement, and somebody laid hands on somebody real quick, and it was you could probably count the two, and rapid fire,
Right.
rapid fire. That's how it always happens. How it always happen, man. I don't even play with that. I remember, you know what I'm saying? Just personally, I grew up in the Atlanta area. I went to school down south in Albany, Georgia, in the country. And I already knew from growing up here in Atlanta that anybody get to arguing, anybody get to fighting, you can count to 10, and the gunshot, I get away from the fight. You know how some people they get fighting and everybody want to run to the fighting seat. But I had already learned in the country down in Albany, people be fighting, I get the hell on.
Right.
But I was like, dang, you know what? After a while, like, dang, because I just count to 30. Them things going off, and you better duck. You know what I mean? But I'm like, dang, them boys ain't really shooting. They ain't really shooting after they fight for real.
Right.
That's different for me. You know what I mean? Like I can actually go and see a fight. I still got a skeptical because that's how you catch one.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. That what the Lord say, look, don't lay no hands on no man.
Right.
Real. And then we all grown men here too. Real. A grown man is not taking no butt whooping, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then you got egos around. You know what I mean? We're not respecting brothers, females around. People, alcohol and drugs are involved. People talk slick. Somebody say something slick. You might as well put your hand on them because that's amongst the crowd. That's amongst the crowd. Everybody gonna see that, and then somebody gonna be wanting to do something. Somebody gonna get shot. That's what's gonna happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? And believe. Go ahead.
Young man, Paul, quick question. So as far as that verse, what about the sport like boxing and martial arts? Is that looked at as a sin
Oh, not at all. Not lie. Not at all. That's more so for control, organized type of thing for a sport or whatnot. So and that's why I say suddenly lay hands suddenly on no man. You know what I'm saying? So that wouldn't come up under that wouldn't come up under that. That's just like you got some road rage or somebody cut you off on a parking spot and you get off and you doggone slap somebody upside their head.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Real, go ahead.
Like you said, just to piggyback up what you said, it says suddenly, and the organized sport is scheduled to fight.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm fighting on Tuesday.
Right, exactly, yeah.
I got time to prepare and stuff like that. So with it being suddenly, that's the impulse that's probably talking about right there.
Yeah, it's a suddenly thing. You know what I mean? Because and you gotta work on that spiritually too. I mean, because we all coming from grew up around our tribe, or we all so called black men. So it probably be plenty of times where you want to knock somebody upside their head for sure.
Right.
Go ahead, Napash.
Yeah, that was got he do counting for. You know what I'm saying? So help protect, to defend ourselves, stuff like that, for situations, defend somebody, actually come to the door. You know what I'm saying? Defend the amputated that come to count, they don't like what we saying, stuff like that. You know about the Kentucky 8, like that. All of them was trained in Hebrew Academy for that reason. So it's like it's certainly we have to prepare to defend ourselves.
Right.
We always swear tribes. We all like to fall and throw down.
Right. Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's another thing. We got more like we got Hebrew Academy that teaches you how to throw your hands. And there's nothing wrong. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with defending yourself for sure. We all fighters in here. Believe that. We want to bust heads. We had to come into the school to stop us from doggone coming at brothers.
Right.
For real. And we still working. I know me personally, I'm still working on it to this day. Believe that. You know what I mean? It's plenty of things where you know what I mean. Well, somebody may come at you sideways or road rage or just any little goofy thing. You know what I mean? Where I can take it there real quick. You know what I mean? But thank God for the Most High, the I.S.U.P.K. You know what I mean? It teaches you how to how to maintain. You know what I mean? That stuff it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. It just ain't worth it. You can live another day. Nobody's saying, you know what I mean? Somebody talking to you all crazy, and you just like you just some kind of what's the right word? You just acting like a little like a little bee. Yeah, like a you know what I mean? It just get punked out or whatever. But for the most part, it's always a little way out. But that's the most I said. Suddenly lay hands on no man because you already know when you lay them hands on that man, you gotta expect whatever coming with that.
Right.
You gotta expect. You gotta be ready to die. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's why we do it for our brothers. Like for real. Like we out there I.S.U.P.K and out there at camp or whatever. When we fall on a brother, or when we have to righteously, you know what I mean? We ready for whatever comes with that. And you gotta be because you're dealing with grown men like that. And you know that's just some of the things that our people have to go through. You know what I mean? This is all on the news and people like, oh, white people don't have to go through that. Or you don't never see the Asian musicians or white musicians ever have to get killed or anything like that. You never see that. But you know, so let me tell you something, man. Because we up under the curses. We're God's holy people, man.
Right.
We up under the curses, and they not up under those curses.
That's right.
The Bible is not written to them.
That's right.
The Bible is written to you, Negro.
Right.
For real, it's written to you. So that's why, you know what I mean. So yeah, so we got all that comparison to the you gonna get caught up in it all day. You know what I mean? You can't do like the white boys do because it's a different obligation. Go ahead, Lapaz.
Like I said, I was talking about this camp early. It's way more white on white crime because you have these so-called white ethnic stars like Sylvester Stallone, Steven Seagal. You know what I'm saying? They deal with the stuff behind the scenes and movies. You know what I'm saying? They live their movie lifestyle for real. You know what I'm saying? You have the Civil War. You know what I'm saying? White killing more white. World War I, World War II. White killing more white. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Columbine shooting. Oh, white killing way more white. You know what I'm saying? You know, us black and Spanish, we don't kill each other like that. But when we do, you know what I'm saying, it be demonized on the news. You know what I'm saying? Like we just crazy killers because it's always some black killing black because of proper reasons. You know what I'm saying? Hispanic for the proper reasons. Those girls, white they kill because, you know what I'm saying, they can't get a girl in high school. You know what I'm saying? White kill because they want to take over ideology like Christopher Columbus did. You know what I'm saying? Came over here, killed with 7 million Native Americans. Like they, you know what I'm saying, came over here, you know what I'm saying, they went, you know what I'm saying, round us up from Africa, came over here, we got killed. Now me got killed.
Mm-hmm.
So white kill more any other race than any other race from any other race.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, they just ran up in the Capitol and they caught a few bodies up in there. But you know, I mean, and all type of stuff. The schools, like you said, the school shootings, the bombings, you got, you know, you see what they quick to not to talk about to describe them in a different way because the oppressor runs the world.
Right.
And then they are taskmasters. They little taskmasters, so they know they word things in a certain way that they can take our communities away from us and police us and treat us like little children. You know, like, oh man, y'all don't do nothing but kill each other. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be y'all savior. You know, like we took y'all from Africa when y'all was running around with savages half naked. And now, you know what I mean? And now y'all in this beautiful country, America. Ain't nothing other country greater than America. That's the greatest lie that was ever told on a lot of things. You know what I mean? But it's really because we're not following our God. You know what I mean? They because the elite know. Now the little peons, they may not know who cares. Bumper. They might not know, but elite know that we are oppressed people and that if we don't follow the laws of the true and living God, then we are subject for slavery over and over and over again. And that's how and them just how they we build up Egypt. The leader already know that's how we built up America. And then this how you deal with them slaves. You know what I mean? You keep them full of pork. You keep them full of drugs. You keep them full of envy against each other. The older against the young, the light skin against the dark skin. Keep them all little tedious type of things, and we'll rule over these people, and we'll extend our empire for years. That's the play. That's all the play is for it. You know what I mean? But you gonna hear that all the time. People saying, "Oh, dang, that's a shame. White people don't have to do that." Yeah, Negro, because Garth Brooks is not under the curses. You know what I mean? Takeoff and the Migos definitely are.
Right.
You know what I mean? and ain't no telling what's gonna happen. For real, like you got all these community meetings. I mean, like how many community meetings can we have since the 70s? Y'all remember they stop the violence, increase the peace. All the community forum meetings that we have, put the guns down. Every time somebody die, what they gonna say? Some woman gonna get on TV or get on radio. Can y'all please stop the killing? Put the guns down.
Right.
That's not gonna work. We already know it ain't gonna work. I mean, how many times have we seen stop the violence? How many times have we seen a crying mother? Yeah, will y'all just please stop it out here? Even 21 Savage had to say, put the guns down. But let me tell y'all, we already know that's not gonna ever work. Telling us to put the guns down for 20, 30 years never work. Ain't gonna never work. You know what I mean? Only coming back into our true culture. That's the only way it's going that this thing is going to work. And we got to come back. We can't pick and choose or nothing. Most High always dealt with a remnant, and that's what he gonna do. Continue to deal with a remnant. You know what I mean? Let me ask y'all something, the class. Does Israel come together at all these days? Go ahead.
Like you said, under false pretenses, they'll come together.
Right, that's what I'm looking for right there for sure. Israel definitely gathering together. Million Man March is gathering together. Rap concerts.
Right.
Yeah, y'all seen the video where Takeoff got shot at? That we was gathering together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
God, oh God.
We was gathering together then. Pick me up at Isaiah 54,
God, oh God.
verse 15 through 17. All right, we can see what the problem is. This is the Wednesday night law class. You know what I mean? Because we've been gathered. We got the Black Panthers, we got Crips and the Bloods, the GDs, all the you know what I mean? We got the Latin Kings, MS-13. You know what I mean? We got the cartels. Oh, are we coming together? All right. Are we definitely together?
Right.
Gather themselves together. Oh, niggas gather themselves together already. But see, the problem is that how we gonna forbear, how we gonna fall every time and fall by the sword too. It ain't gonna just be a trip and fall and brush ourselves off. We gonna take some major losses. You know what I mean?
Right.
Go ahead with that.
God, oh God. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 54 and verse 14. In righteousness shall thou
That's 50 Isaiah 54,
God, oh God.
verse 15.
15.
Yeah.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 54 and verse 15. Behold, they shall surely gather together.
Hold on, right now. Hold on. Like, see what the Lord, he stressed that point. They shall surely gather themselves together. Everybody seen that video of Quavo and Takeoff, all them. We out. They say he gambling, niggas talking, whatever. We was gathered together.
Right.
At the Halloween fest, at the birthday fest. We surely gathered together. They came all the way from Atlanta just to go to this thing.
Right.
It's a big thing. You know what I mean? Read that back over. Stress that surely.
Behold, they shall surely gather together.
Uh-huh.
But not by me.
But not what?
But not by me.
Oh, the Lord said but not by him. We can all agree that that Takeoff situation when they all grabbed together at with the Prince Jay Prince and all on their birthday party, we can all come to a conclusion that was not of him, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And everything else that happened with these with brothers falling by the sword. They gather together. There's plenty of Negroes over there. They scared of Negroes, but but we gather together, but not of the Lord.
Right.
You know what I mean? Go ahead. What's the next one?
God. Salakia. Whosoever shall gather together against thee shall fall for thy sake.
Shall do what?
Fall for thy sake.
Right. The Most High saying you ain't with him, man. You against him, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's a precious thing to be born as your father is an Israelite, and now you born an Israelite. It's a precious thing, but that's all that is that you are only born to come into the promise. You can come and be a part of this promise, but just being born an Israelite, that's not good enough. That ain't good enough. That's good enough to actually come. You got to at least have that to come into the fold to be saved, for sure. But to actually be to be protected and have the covering of the Lord, for him to not be against you and not fall. Oh, you gotta come into, you gotta gather and do what the Lord said, man. That's why we got these feast days coming up, man. We got Hanukkah coming up. You know what I mean? I suggest our people definitely tap in with that, and definitely put down Christmas and everything. Go through the chastisement you have to go through. You know, Christmas parties, everything. Leave that alone. You know what I mean? Especially the ones you ain't gotta go to. I can see if your boss. I really can't even see. Really, I'm not gonna say that. But your boss said, "Oh, this is mandatory. This is for a social status type of thing." But Negroes running to Christmas parties and Halloween parties, and mad they not invited. Stuff they ain't even gotta go to, man. You know what I mean? And you putting yourself in harm's way, and you wonder why 14 people got shot in Chicago at a Halloween party. You know what I mean? Me and the pastor was just listening to an article about, and you know, in Chicago they've been hitting. They always, it's always some crazy stuff. But 14 people got shot at one party, at a Halloween party. You know what I mean? And stuff like this always gonna happen. You pay attention, celebrities and all, and plenty of people, this disproportionate amount of people get killed during those days. And then birthday parties too. A lot of people get killed on their actual birthday or their birthday party for whatever reason. It happens. You know what I mean? But we can clearly see that the Lord saying, read that last little part about fall for thy sake.
Come on. Whosoever shall gather together against thee shall fall for thy sake.
Now, whose sake is that? That's for the sake of the Most High, man. Do you understand? You were dealing with words that can't be broken. Right. We already know that with this Bible, man, it's already been proven. That's why we deal with the Bible. Not for no sensationalism, not because it sound real good or whatever, because it's already proven that one man can't write no Bible, can't write this Bible. Right. We already know the Bible make many claims, many claims, and many prophecies. And guess what? All of them came true. And we can see a lot of them, a lot of future prophecies that haven't even happened yet. They're coming on their way to coming true also. That's why we're dealing with that book, because this book is the truth, man. The Quran has 0 prophecies. The Book of the Dead has 0 prophecies. You know what I'm saying? All those books, they got 0 prophecies. And that's another thing. I'm listening to some of our so-called leaders, Russell Simmons, Fat Joe, and everything. They start talking about the Bible and everything. They start like, we should look into the scriptures. We should look into the Quran. We should look into the what the Buddha be reading. Whatever the book the Buddhists be reading, whatever. They still trying to mix all this stuff. Whatever God y'all call. This is what our leaders are saying. I don't know if your God is Allah, Buddha, Jesus. You know what I mean? Whoever, to call on them. These niggas gonna get you way more messed up. You know what I mean? It sounds smart if you're stupid, spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Don't let these leaders doggone fool you, man. For real. We are only coming out of I.S.U.P.K. If it ain't ranking above your I.S.U.P.K, don't even listen to it. Period. Go ahead.
So like you said, you're saying so heavy because I was just watching the interview with the Salaki. I think it's the NBA something with Shaquille O'Neal and Charles Barkley on the panel. And they were talking about Kyrie Irving, and Shaquille O'Neal was the one that was like, he was raised to say shalom or assalamu alaikum or whatever it is to that person, so that they'll feel comfortable, and he accepts all walks of faith and all religions and stuff like that.
Right.
He's saying that Kyrie was an idiot for doing what he did in terms of just posting a link to a video that says we are the Hebrews.
Right. That's what's they making it. They making it. See, the Negroes are doubling down. Our so-called leaders are doubling down and doubling down more than the heathens is. You know what I mean? Because they basically saying that either to get ahead in this world, to have a real check in this world, to have real status in this world, to have a real position in this world, you cannot be like that. Right. Them crazy dudes on the corner screaming that Christ is black and that we the 12 tribes of Israel, leave them Negroes alone if you want to have something in this world. Right. But what the Most High said, if you want to have something in this world, you gotta lose your life. Right. The day you come into the ISUPK, you lost your life, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why you rename. And that because you getting all that stuff off you got to come on. You can't be like Lot wife. Everybody know about Lot's wife coming out of Sodom and Gomorrah. She the one that looked back, and that's why she a pillow of salt. You gotta leave that stuff alone, man. You know what I mean? You gotta be willing to lose your life to gain your life, man, to gain your salvation. And that's what we do. We able to get, you know what I mean? It's not gonna be easy. Ain't nothing no cakewalk. Real. To be a black sheep in your family, be chastised amongst your family. And you may not even care about your family, but when it come down to the ribs, to the females, you know what I mean? You may be popular amongst the females. Like, hold on, this keeping me away from females leaving me now. They don't even want to deal with me now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they leave me because they ain't going to their church or nothing. Like, come on, this you know what I mean? I don't mess with nobody my family. My grandma, my big mama. You know what I mean? I can't go to her birthday party, whatever. You know, it's all type of issues. He got something for you, your children. Yeah, I can disregard my family, but you know, my kids, they love Christmas. Their birthdays, they get a birthday every year. A birthday is a blessing. You can't do nothing on that day. You can't have a little cake. You can't buy them nothing on that day. So it's always gonna be something. You gotta lose your life, man. You gotta be chastised, and then you gain your life. You know what I mean? The Most High want to see that sacrifice, man. You gonna get tried. You gonna get tried in the fire. Keep on reading on that.
Verse 15. Oh, Salaki. Verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth in an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy.
To do what?
To destroy.
To destroy, man. That's more destruction, man. You know what I mean? Like real, like we you know, we are very careful how we speak on the lives of other brothers, but we already know the reason. We explaining y'all what the reason they get destroyed. We already know we all been listening to the Migos. We all like rap. Most of us like rap or whatever. But really, honestly, how many of y'all felt like y'all lost a cousin? I mean, I'm not saying I'm not got all caught up into it or whatever. But when y'all woke up that morning and y'all found that Takeoff has been killed, it's like didn't it make you feel crazy a little bit? The parts you feel crazy on that, like dang, like don't it make it feel like you slick kind of lost a cousin a little bit? Anybody on the phone? I ain't saying you right. Go ahead. Go ahead. Right. It's definitely a family member because you know what? We all come from one man named Jacob, man. You know what I mean? That's why we see another brother. See, the thing is, the brothers we see in the news, yeah, they some brothers and we feel for them. But the thing is that we didn't build a rapport with those brothers. They, you know what I mean? Like if you see somebody kind of come up that's a star and you've been watching them for years and they die, that's why it hits you like that because you feel like you kind of, you know what I mean, kind of know them. Okay, well, when you know when a heathen die, oh that's crazy. But it feel a little different when one of these brothers die because it's like dang, it's like it feel like a cousin because it is. It is a brother that lost. We all come from the same person, Jacob. You know what I mean? Go ahead. Right, exactly. And it goes for other things also because it's like if you do something to one person in the nation, it's like it felt like you did it to all of us. You know what I'm saying? If a Karen called the police on one person and hit the social media, they felt like you done did that to all of us. We all feel offended about that because we all got that same connection. But the Most High said, you know what I mean? The Most High he already got the destruction already set up for that. Well, you about to say something, Posh?
Yeah, well, kind of one, but if that was saying, you know what I'm saying? Good. I don't know if it's coincidence or not, you know what I'm saying? Maybe take off, you know what I'm saying? How he died, you know,
Yeah.
it's I don't know if it's coincidence or not, you know what I'm saying? They got people in names where you get the murder or, you know what I'm saying, you get downtrodden on, you know what I'm saying? Take out what he did, he got taken out, said, taken out, you know what I'm saying, of the world, you know, they got little babies, you know what I'm saying, and you rapping like a little 5 year child, but he was grown man, like 20 something years old, something like that, probably 30.
Yeah.
All these rules and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? It just, you know, it's like, you know, it wasn't back then, you had names as the you know.
Right. Yeah, the names. The name is something too. Go ahead. You about to say something else? Okay. Huh. But see, the what we know about Takeoff, like I said, we're just using the brother as an example. We're gonna have like for real. These celebrities are getting hit so much. We can use them in plenty of examples, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Every week it's like we just stepping over dead bodies and going to the next one. You know what I'm saying? But see, the thing about Takeoff, he was the less spoken. He was the quiet one. You don't even know what woman he dating. Everybody know woman Offset dating. Everybody know woman Quavo dating. Everybody know they popping and talking. He quiet, laid back. Oh, that's all they ever say about like, dang, do Takeoff even talk? He just rap. That's it. Bro, just laid back in the cut, chilling, peaceful, not bothering nobody. But what they say, like for real, but what they say at the beginning of that, if you gather together, we gather together, but not of his name.
Right.
We gonna fall by the Lord, by the sake. We gonna fall by his sake.
Right.
You know what I mean? So now, like, okay, like, you know, hey, I go to the Halloween parties, I go to a Christmas party, I go to the New Year's party, but you know, I'm calm. I stay to myself. I be cool and I don't bother nobody. I don't start nothing. That's not good enough. It's not. That don't mean you ain't gonna catch no bullet.
Right.
You know what I mean? That don't mean you ain't gonna get stabbed.
Right.
That don't mean you. I mean, shoot, sometimes a bombing. That don't mean you ain't gonna get caught up in the bombing. That don't mean you ain't gonna get caught up in false identity. Somebody mistaking you for somebody else.
Right.
You know what I mean? It ain't gonna mean that evil ain't gonna visit you at your doorstep. That definitely don't mean that. You still holding them verses for me? Hit me up at 17. Hold on real quick. 54:17. It's Isaiah. Hold on real quick. But see, the thing is that once you start following the law, statutes, commandments, that's when the angels start camping around you. That's when the angels start camping around them. Somebody, I'm gonna pull that verse too. Somebody find that verse. The angels camp around about those who follow the commandments. This Wednesday night law class. I'm telling you, when you follow the law, that's when the Most High can say, okay, I'm gonna put my protection around him now, him or her and his family now. You know what I mean? He ain't going to the Halloween party. He going to the feast days. He going to the holy days, not the holidays. So now I can put my protection around him. And it brings me to this verse right here. You got Isaiah 54:17, because this is a lot of people I know about this verse in Christianity and may even got it tattooed on it. But Negro, they don't apply to you if you don't follow the law, statutes, and commandments. Bring that out. Yeah, Isaiah 54:17.
Isaiah chapter 54 and verse 17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn.
Right now, did that happen? Did that happen on Halloween night with our brothers? Right, we already know that didn't happen, man. A weapon that formed against us did prosper.
Right.
That tongue that spoke out did lead to that incident.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Keep on reading.
Come on, God. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord.
And that's the thing we're gonna come back into. We coming back to our heritage. And don't let words like that go over your head, man. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, the ones that follow the law. We coming back into our heritage, into our culture. It's a culture class tonight. You know what I mean? When we have our fringes on, we wear our headbands, our mitris. You know what I mean? We put down the holidays. We go to the holy days. You know what I mean? We don't go to church on Sunday. We you know what I mean? We up in the temple on Saturday, which is a Sabbath day. You know what I mean? We following the Sabbath protocol from the ancient times. Not no not a praise and worship for 30 minutes and come out and do a motivational speech for the next hour.
Right.
We're not doing that. We're not doing it. We're coming back to our true culture. We're going out to the streets to fish our people back in on a Sabbath day. You know what I mean? To come back into to our true heritage. That's what we're doing. Go ahead. You found that for me?
No, okay.
Go ahead. Read what verse? Read the verse.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 34 and verse 7. The angel of the Lord encampeth around about them that fear him and delivereth them.
Right. And right, that's what I'm saying. Encounter, like the word fear. Word fear. When you fear the Most High, that means you obeying the Most High. That means you follow the commandments. You know what I mean? That's who the Lord hearing. That's who the Lord is dealing with. Because you already know, because the Lord is not even answering, He's not even hearing your prayers.
Right.
When you send them prayers up, they're not even getting to the Lord if you don't even acknowledge the law. First, you gotta acknowledge the law to even get heard of the Lord. So, you know what I mean? For them angels to be camping around about, first you gotta do what the Lord say. You know what I mean? Or even have a willing to heart, even if you struggling with some stuff. At least you have the ear for the law. I'm not saying, nah, we can eat everything we want to eat. Now, I can go out and celebrate on this day, whatever. You know what I mean? I could, you know, I can drink. I can smash who I want to smash, whatever. I can mess with a heathen. I can mess with his brother's wife. You know what I mean? This dude wife, you know, he ain't treating her right. She like me. She look good.
Right.
I can't help myself. You know what I'm saying? You got, you know what I mean? When the Lord see you fighting against all that, man, that's when He'll hear you. That's when He put them angels around you. Then, you know what I mean? That's when you'll be more safer than the Migos. You'll be more safer than any rapper. They keep on saying, "Oh, spend money on security." Yeah, I agree. They do need to spend more money on security, whatever. But it don't matter. Bullets ain't got no name on it. We seen presidents get hit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then Ronald Reagan got shot. Kennedy got shot. So if they want to get you, they can get you. You know what I mean? Real. But what I'm telling you, when the Most High, when you follow the law, statutes, and commandments, and get that real army behind you, then I mean, then you're a real free man. Then you can really walk in and talk how you want to. Just a piggyback off that verse. Pick me up by Isaiah 30, verse 1. Right, man, because Israel do not know. I mean, we like, okay, we're gonna have to keep on learning until we get this thing right, man. Because now everybody, because what happens is everybody get caught up in their emotions. Oh man, is it the lyrics? It's the lyrics, man. We gotta change the lyrics. We gotta change this. We gotta change that. Everybody want to change something, man. But look, I'm telling you, all you gotta do is like another week or two go by. Everybody gonna be back to the same old thing. Everybody gonna be back. You know what I mean? Gonna be back killing. Everybody gonna be back twerking. Everybody gonna be dancing over a dead body. Probably put face take off on a t-shirt and keep it moving.
Right.
You know what I mean? Cause it ain't nothing. Cause our people are hard headed, man. We rebellious, man. Thus said the Lord. Bring it out. Isaiah 30 verse 1.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children.
Hold on. Say what it say? Woe.
Woe.
How many of y'all know what woe mean, right? Somebody tell me what woe mean. Who is this? Okay, go ahead. Correct. So yeah, so woe, that's destruction, man. Keep read it over from the top.
Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me.
Take what?
Counsel, but not of me.
Think about how many millions and millions and millions of our people taking counsel and trying to listen to the right thing and trying to see what we do right now. What we doing this moment right here. Well, you know, what do we do? I don't know what to do. Like all these brothers dying and everything. Go ahead, Nabash.
Okay, I got woe now mean grievous distress, affliction, or trouble. Another one, an affliction. Another interjection, exclamation of grief, distress, or lamentation.
Right, water for that definitely. Cause I mean, you know, hey, woe is not hanging with my woes. Or whoa, you know, the Black Rod, whoa.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted, bro. Like, whoa, no, it's not whoa, destruction into the rebellious people.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you know we want some counsel, but people want answers out here. I don't know what's going on out here. I don't know. You know, we keep on dying. How do we stop this? Why is it just us? You gotta already know all the people on the earth. We the only people that only been in cattle slavery to the point that we don't know who the hell we is afterwards.
That's right.
Everybody else been in indentured service. Not everybody else, but the ones who did have a little servitude, they've been in indentured service, but not to the point where they don't know who the hell they is.
Right.
How did that even how did that even happen? God damn.
God, oh God.
Nigga on the slavery don't even know who the hell they is afterwards.
Right.
You know what I mean? Real, man. Like real, but those same people are asking questions of why our black men keep on dying. How do I protect my black son? How do I protect my black brother? How do I protect my black daughters and sisters? I don't know what to do because you know what? You don't know what to do, man. It's all we only have to come back into the true culture of the Most High,
right,
or you die.
Right.
Like they say, vote or die. Come back into the truth or die.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you already dead spiritually.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And you might well get raised up, man. Come in here, lose your life, lose all that, and regain a new life, man. Real, because it ain't worth it. What you may have to step into, that you ain't ready for. Because death gonna come like a thief in the night, man. You don't know that, and you don't want to die in your sins.
Right.
I'm telling you. Keep on going with that.
And that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You looking for a covering. We looking for all the answers in other places. You calling on God's on all the other ways. You know what I mean? You coming to the Most High, like for real. Them ways ain't working. You know what I mean? Christianity ain't working. Islam not working. All these black organizations groups are not working. The no effing around correlation? What it was NFAC?
Right.
Where them brothers at? Them brothers got indicted. They done shot each other. They don't even know how to carry guns correctly. They were marching on Stone Mountain.
Right.
Everybody had an AK. They look real militant now. 100 brothers all in line with AKs and SKs and ARs. Right. Whatever. You know, they all marching. Do you know some of them brothers shot each other by mistake? Niggas goofy, man, because you know what? They coming to a different council and it's not of the Most High. It ain't gonna work. It don't work. We telling this shortcut, but y'all niggas, they don't want to listen. They ain't gonna listen. Really, y'all ain't want to listen to Noah. They ain't want to listen to the prophets. It's all good. The blood off our hands. I pray that everybody at least get exposed to the truth and to the truth, and have the knowledge, and at least can come into the truth. But we just doing what we just doing what the Most High told us to do, man. Real. And I'm gonna tell you something. We ain't getting no softer. Just like y'all boys going to Christianity. Y'all do a whole bid and give y'all get y'all life over to the Lord and go into Christianity. Y'all need to get more softer. Y'all niggas be acting like y'all ready to kiss a nigga or something. Hell wrong with y'all nigga. Y'all need to get more softer. Voice get softer. Everything. You don't run your household. I'm just my wife. See my wife over there? That's the boss over there. Talking Negro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you talking. That's how Christianity and all the other stuff got you talking. But you come in here, you be a real man. You get the laws of the Most High on you, and you get taught. Oh, that's how a man's supposed to be. Oh, that's how we supposed to carry out this stuff, this issue. That's how the laws are supposed to be. They really make a man out of man and a woman out of woman too. Really. Right. That's the way a woman's supposed to carry themselves. Everybody learn their positions. Really. Right. So we not coming in here getting softer at all. That's like we getting more hardened warriors.
Right.
Men are war. And that's another thing about war too, man. Go ahead. Who is this? Who is it, Marsha? Right, nigga. Right. Right, that's an excellent point. And also, let me tell you something. Them boys don't have no moral code. Them hardened criminals that have goddamn come through a spray and like you already know, oh, that's a killer. That nigga got like 5 teardrops on his face. We know he done caught about 5 bodies for sure. When they go to prison, they don't have no moral code at all. Them been the same nigga they mess with another man. They on some Omar from the Wire type stuff. Cause these niggas they ain't got no moral code. They so hard. Well, they ain't gonna say hard. Pause. But I'm saying they think they so hard that they doggone, they go for anything. You flash the right amount of money in they face, they compromise their own self. You know what I mean? They do things behind closed doors that the streets will be like, whoa, that's a little crazy right there. You know what I'm saying? Because these boys don't have no real code, man. Yeah, you real hard, you did all that. We heard you messing with punks upstate. We heard you, you know what I mean? We heard you messing with street punks, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, dog. Like, for real, that's no honor. Everything you did, all the bodies you caught, which is we won't respect no way, but just say the streets, man. We don't. That's goofy now. All that is goofy stuff now, man. Yeah. Read that verse over again.
Come. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, which, woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That we talking about them boys that go instead of them all them hardened criminals, the ones that got the whole neighborhood terrorized. Them be the first boys to get compromised, man. You know what I mean? And that's why I won't get no respect there because you're not fighting against the real enemy. How you gonna fight against your people who are already oppressed? You know what I mean? It's like for real, like we already oppressed people. We're the easiest people to come in and rob and do something to it. You know what I mean? Because we have no protection, nothing. And that's why the I.S.U.P.K. we stay on point, man. We be in a war.
Right.
And that's another thing about this takeoff situation. You know, even though we ain't gonna be in no damn birthday party, we ain't gonna be no damn Halloween party, nothing that. But the thing is, we always need to be thinking war. Number one, we all gotta be thinking war, man. Don't never get too comfortable where you're not thinking war. Walking into the grocery store, going to the gas station, you got your kids with you. You always need to be don't. No, I'm saying don't never get on. You got so many. You got all 3 years, 3, 4, 5 years. Ain't nothing happened. You ain't had an argument with nobody. No fights or nothing. You getting too comfortable. Like it's good. It's a Most High Christ. You ain't got none of that going on. But don't never get so comfortable that you're not thinking war, man.
Right.
Because they want you to drop your guard. You know what I mean? Because we gotta fight against everybody. Because please believe, we don't give no props to brothers that's killing other brothers. But believe we already know our own people gonna be the ones that gonna come against us. When we go to the gas station, when we go to the store, when we go we know we go to the club, we go anywhere. We already know our brother gonna be the one with the evil eye towards us.
Right.
So we need to be on point, man. Because obviously they don't care nothing about, our family, our real, but nothing like that. You know what I mean? They're gonna be a main one may try to push up on your real while y'all together. Whatever. But I always be thinking war, man. I always be thinking war, you know what I mean? Don't never get too comfortable. You know what I mean? Like offset. I mean, not offset, but takeoff. He back there chilling, ain't saying nothing to nobody, whatever. But he the one that got hit. Real. You know what I mean? You got to be able to know how to know when to put these tactics in order. Watching everybody around you, watching your brother, watching the heathens, watching the enemy, everybody. Because you born as a black man, a black woman, and so-called black woman, black man, or Israelite into this society. You got to watch everybody, the young, the old, the black, the brown, the white, the red.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or the people in the store owners, everybody. You got to watch everything, man. That's what I'm saying. We be in a war.
Right.
But I just want to remind our brothers within the school, don't never get so comfortable that you drop your guard. And you should, if you do drop your guard, you should already remind yourself, like, I'm dropping my guard. You know what I mean? Like, let me go ahead and let me tighten up real quick. Let me tighten up real fast because you know what I mean. I'm doing too much smiling and laughing and goofing off. Let me tighten back up and peep the scene. You know what I mean? Because we just don't say we men of war. We really live this thing out, man. And you never know what could pop off. The pick me up in Deuteronomy 28:54. We already know. So like I said, we gotta watch everybody. We not like for real. Our hope is that all Israel be saved, but we already know what's in the curses. Our brother gonna be the main one looking at us. We can be at the Mall of Georgia in Gwinnett, all white people, all heathens, and it be two groups of black people, black men, and them niggas mugging each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're like, golly, brother, you see how these heathens here?
Right.
What in the hell are you doing looking at me like that crazy?
Right.
I just don't get it. But that what happened, man. But I'm telling you, like everything is a spirit, so everything the Lord said come true. You know what I mean? Yeah. Watch your brother, watch your woman, watch that woman, and definitely watch them heathens, because we know they're the enemy. Go ahead, bring that out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
Shall be what?
Evil toward his
How
brother.
many of y'all experienced that? How many of y'all have not experienced that? Like that's a question. How many of y'all have not experienced that? Come on, man. You just minding your business, and here you go. You feel a set of eyes on you. You know what I mean? And Lord mercy, you bring your real about. They hating crazy, even more crazy.
Right.
You know what I mean? This is a curse that we're up under, man. Keep on going on that.
And toward his wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall lead.
Which he shall do what?
Lead.
Right, man. The Bible is the truth, man. We already know that. That's this prophecy of the curses that happen to us. You know, the black on black crime right there. Brown on brown, black on brown crime right there. You shall have the evil eye towards your brother. Evil come by evil, killing, robbing. I mean, black men act like they don't know how to rob nobody else but a brother black man.
Right.
Good night. You know what I'm saying? They you know what I mean? They just act like they can't kill nobody else but somebody black. They look just like us. Dang, that boy look just like me. I hate that nigga, man. Golly, I can't stand that nigga. Like, for real, like that's called self-hate, man.
Right.
It's called self-hate. We hate, you know what I'm saying? We hate ourselves. That's where you get into the bleaching and all that. You know what I mean? It's a psychological thing, man. And go ahead. Right, that's so true because you already know, like you know what I mean. You didn't spend $1,500 on a car, $500 on a rim. That's all come from an income tax check, and May got $500 in his pocket. You know what I mean? But you wanna roll up on him just like him, like what is that? Menace to Society or Boys in the Hood? We rolled up on him at the McDonald's drive-through, giving them Dayton's. You know what I mean? But you will let but the heathen rolling through in a Porsche truck. Nah. We can't. Nah, I can't do that. It'd be too hot. Whatever the reason is, man. Like we only got an evil eye towards our brother. I'm telling you, man, it's a spiritual thing. This stuff ain't got it. It don't even make no sense. It don't even make no sense. For real. We get our doors kicked in. We staying out of these areas. Doors. As soon as you go somewhere, door kicked in. Can't even go to the grocery store. Door getting kicked in as soon as you leave your house. But they not kicking in doors like that out there in the on Northside Drive.
Right.
You know what I mean? And when they do, that's when the Ricos come down anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's when the Ricos come down when they start doing that. Pick me up at Second Chronicles, verse 7. Second Chronicles, verse 7, 13:22. But first, somebody make sure you mute your phone. No problem. But first, hold that for me. Hold that verse, or remember that verse, and give me Jeremiah 5:23. What? Yeah, start at 25, and we're good.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 5 and verse 25. Your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins have withholden good things from you.
Right. Sin. What is sin? Sin is breaking the law, basically, man. Ain't nothing spooky, nothing all super religious to it. You know what I mean? Your sin is just basically you breaking the law, man. Your sins are what withheld you from living a long life. And that's what withheld you from the good things the Lord got for you, man. You know what I mean? After what happened to Takeoff yesterday, Quavo Takeoff, he'll probably trade places with any brother. The brother flipping burgers, he'll trade places with him for just one more day of life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Was it really worth it? Quavo ain't no telling what gonna happen to him. He's seen his brother, his nephew, brains hanging, man. That's traumatizing, man. Whatever accolades they had before, I promise you, man, he gonna say, you know what? I wish I never even became a rapper. I wish I was just regular and never got on. I guarantee you. Because it ain't worth it at that point. You know what I'm saying? Keep on going.
God, verse 26. For among my people are found wicked men.
From my what?
My people are found wicked men.
Yeah, we the Israelites. Yeah, we definitely we all coming to the promise, but that's what we're telling you is that don't think it ain't no wicked men among. We already know that. We ain't got to tell you that. But please remember, there's wicked men amongst us.
Right.
You know what I mean? Constantine, he was wicked. He didn't want to start a lot of this wicked religion stuff that we follow today. He was an Israelite by blood. That sometimes they ain't got nothing to do with it, man. Sometimes they'll help the agenda against the Most High harder than we ever than the heathen will ever do. Keep on going.
God. They lay wait as he that setteth snares.
They said what?
They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap. They catch men.
They catch what?
Men.
They catch men. Like, but for real, y'all already know. Look. We gotta keep on going back. Quavo them, like you seen the argument or whatever. Them dudes in Houston, they picking at Quavo or whatever, because they all want to show up on a rapper, man. They all, you know what I mean? They want to show up on these dudes from out of town or whatever. This is how we get down in Houston. We'll kill a nigga quick around here. That's how we get down. Real. So they set a trap for Quavo, man. They set a trap for the Migo boys, man. And Takeoff had to take all that right there, man. He had to take it all. Real, because they set traps for men, man. And they catch men. They showed us set a trap for Quavo. They got him in his feelings. Real. You know what I mean? And they definitely, because there was no reason that was supposed to happen, man. It wasn't no reason. What's the reason? See, wicked men set traps. Real. Oh yeah, now you in Satan's playground now. You at a Halloween party, birthday party, a different territory. Real, the Lord ain't with you in that party, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't with you with all. He ain't with we ain't with that. So real. So traps have been set for you. Real. That jealousy gonna come out. You know what I mean? Every little angle, all that stuff gonna come out. Keep on going.
Come on, God. Um,
27.
Come on, God. Verse 27. As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore, they are become great and waxen rich.
Keep on going.
They are waxen fat, they shine. Yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. They judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper, and the right of the needy do they not judge.
Right. Don't think just I'm saying that's another thing. Don't think because somebody is getting money like that. Real, they blessed. Real. A lot of the wicked is prosperous.
Right.
But it's a season and a time for everything. It's gonna be the end of everything, man. Keep on going.
Come on, God. Shall I not visit your Salaki? Shall I not visit for these things? Saith Yahweh. Shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this?
Such a nation as what?
As this?
Right. They prefer such a nation as this. These my people. These my children acting like this. Real.
Right.
They quick to be gay. They quick to kill.
Right.
They quick to hate each other. They quick to talk behind each other back. They quick to doggone eat any doggone thing. These niggas are eating ill. You know what I'm saying? Real. They eating the pig from the rooter to the tutor, everything. So the Lord said, "What? Sorry, what?
Shall I not visit for these things? Saith Yahweh. Shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this?"
Right. So don't be surprised when you see these things happening on the news and everything, man. I mean, the things have reached up to heaven.
Right.
Should the Lord not come and visit for these issues? Lord, they run them amok.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Keep on going.
Verse 30. A wonderful and horrible thing is committed in the land. The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means.
By their what?
By their means.
That's what I'm talking about. All the ones that that we think the priests and the pastors they going according to their own heart, man.
Right.
They're not doing it to the truth, man. Keep on going.
Come. And my people love to have it so.
They what?
They love to have it
These
so.
niggas, we already know these Negroes love to have it so.
Right.
That's why your family hates you, because it's a spiritual thing. They hate. How dare you tell us we can't eat pork? How dare you tell us that we gotta stop? We gotta go to the Sabbath day. You know what I mean? How dare you tell us about the law, statute, commandments? The law is done away with, nigga.
Right.
Don't you know that? Everybody know that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what we're gonna run with forever, and we don't want to hear nothing else.
No, God.
You know what I'm saying? Our people love that, man. They love that ate it up, but you ate up a lot.
Right.
Keep on going.
And what will ye do in the end thereof?
Right, and that's what the Lord asked you. Go ahead, drop that. What was you doing in the end of thereof? Right now, we land in the pool of our own blood. Right now, we lose it. You know what I'm saying? Right now, they ask for answers. What do we do? We stop. Do we change the lyrics? Do we take the songs off the radio? Do everybody start singing R&B? You know what I mean? What do we do? Why people don't know, man? We gotta come back into the truth, into our true customs. You know, I'm talking about down to the fringes, to the ground. In our garments, ladies having their head covered, men had the mitris and the headbands on, learning about all that. You know what I mean? We praying to the east, not praying where we want to pray. You know what I'm saying? We following the law. We gotta do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that's our culture, man. Our culture is not no our culture ain't no pork chops, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We got a little bit more richer pork than chitlins, man.
That's right.
Real, that stuff that they gave us in slavery. Who are you, black man, black woman? You gotta know who you are. We got a rich culture, but you know what I mean. We got to do it. We got to do it. It's not a novelty. We're not novice. You know what I'm saying? This is something. This is get down or lay down. But you got a grace period. That's where Yahushua come in. Thank God for Yahushua,
Right.
who you call Christ. That's the grace period that the prophets bring it out to our people that we got. We only got so they got that grace period, but just like the grace period on your lights, the grace period on your car payment before it get repoed or whatever, man, you got a grace period. But after them 90 days and ain't no payment been made, we come and take that thing, man.
Right.
It's a wrap. We come to take it off. The lights getting cut off.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you had a grace period though. You know what I mean? You better take advantage of that for real while we, you know what I'm saying, while the prophets are talking. All right, we gonna what's last one, man. Second Chronicle. Yeah, well, you got that still? Second Chronicle. Okay.
7, verse 13.
Right.
Khan.
Start at 14 for me.
Khan. This is the book of Second Chronicles, chapter 7, verse 14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land.
What land is that? What land is that?
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
The land of Israel.
That's right. That's right, man. Then with the Lord, if my people, like, do you know all those steps in that? Read that one more time over again.
God. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves.
Humble themselves, because we know niggas not humble.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They said Takeoff was humble, but hey, it's more to it than that. Go ahead.
Right. And pray.
And pray. Who y'all niggas praying to?
Right.
Y'all praying to the east? Y'all praying to Allah? Y'all praying to Jehovah?
Right.
Y'all praying to Yahweh?
Right.
Y'all praying to Allah?
Right.
Y'all niggas praying to man, I can't even name all them damn guys, man. For real.
Right.
Y'all praying to a whole bunch of wood and stone, man.
Right.
Somebody said something? Go ahead. Go ahead. Who? That's a man? Oh, you talking about Jab Judah? Oh, Ja Judah. Yeah, I gotta look that up. Yeah, they think that's Christ, right? Jahh, then Judah, Judah. Oh, Jaju, like a Jew. Jaju. Okay. And you know, we always got something new coming. You know what I mean? Just like we got the E5. We got the E5 next door. E5 and all that, man. You know what I mean? Real. When the Lord say pray, it don't mean just pray to anything on thing, man.
Right.
I'm glad you brought it out too, because I wrote that down. I'm gonna look that up too. Because we can't keep up with these Negroes and their religion, man. Real.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everybody, niggas want to goddamn follow all 1,000, 100,000 things except the right thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? You sitting down and showing the truth, you niggas would rather start gonna worship a couch. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, these niggas are lost. Yeah, literally. Yeah, literally. These niggas acting like the haze of the weed is they God.
Right.
These niggas, I mean, they don't know what the hell they're going on, man. Go ahead.
God. And seek my face. And turn from their wicked ways.
Their wicked way. Oh man, that's homosexuality. It's
right.
all that, man. For real. Hey, man, I know there's a few commas in that, but that's a big step for our people. But it must be done, and it has to be done, right. And it's going to be done. You know what I mean? Keep on going.
God. Then will I hear from heaven, and will forgive their sin, and will heal their land.
Keep on going.
Now, verse 15. Now mine eyes shall be open, and mine ears attent unto their prayer, unto the prayer that is made in this place.
Right. Hey man, we showing our people How to get heard from the Lord, man. I mean, and we should take heed of that. Keep on going.
For now have I chosen and sanctified this house, that my name may be there forever, and mine eyes and mine heart shall be there perpetually. Verse 17. And as for thee, if thou wilt walk before me, as David thy father walked, and do according to all that I have commanded
Say that, hold on. Say that one more time. We definitely not letting that go by our head.
And do according to all that I have commanded
Right, this is Wednesday night law class, man. Say that again.
And do according to all that I have commanded thee.
Right, your superior, whatever you learning, whatever, man, you listen to that, man.
Right.
And you follow that, man, because that's coming from the Lord, man.
Right.
Keep on going.
And shall observe my statutes and my judgments. Then will I establish the throne of thine kingdom, according as I have covenanted with David thy father, saying, there shall not fail thee a man to be ruler in Israel. But if ye turn away and forsake my statutes and my commandments, which I have set before you, and shall go and serve other gods.
So, serve what?
And go and serve other gods.
Yaju.
Other gods.
E5.
Other gods.
Islam.
Other gods.
Christianity.
Other gods.
White Jesus.
Other gods.
Yourself.
Other gods.
Your children.
Other gods.
Keep on going.
And worship them. Then will I pluck them up by the roots out of my land, which I have given them, and this house which I have sanctified for my name will I cast out of my sight, and will make it to be a proverb and a byword.
A what?
A proverb and a byword.
Niggas get killed every day, B.
A proverb and a byword.
Right. Keep on going.
Among all nations.
Whoa, man. That's happening. That already done happened.
Right.
You know what I mean? But the Lord showing us the way to get back, man. I.S.U.P.K, we gonna get back, man.
Right.
We don't care what they doing out there in the world, man. We don't care what these niggas doing. We don't care what the pressure they put on them. Let me tell you something, man. If you leave the truth after knowing all this, is you retarded?
Right.
Just go ahead and suffer, man. Go ahead and deal with whatever you struggling with. Go ahead and deal with whatever you struggling with. It can be beaten. The Most High, you dealing with the oracles of the Most High. It can be beaten, man. For real. Don't never leave the truth, man. Ever. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what's popping out there in the world, man. We can, you know what I mean? Just like you stayed in that funky church all them years, you ain't never left them. You damn sure better not leave the truth, man.
Right.
For real. Now, ain't nobody holding no guns to nobody's head, man. I'm just telling you spiritually. Don't never leave the truth, man. Keep on going.
Right. And Salaki. And this house, which is high, shall be an astonishment to everyone that passes by it.
Right. Y'all know what that means? Them niggas over there, y'all ain't nothing but some just good for drug dealing and killing each other.
Right.
Why do y'all hate each other so much?
Right.
Why do y'all kill each other so much? You know what I mean? Why are black people like that? Can I ask you a question? When you work at somebody's job, hey, can I ask you a question, buddy?
Right.
You know what I mean? Why do y'all hate each other like that? I mean, can you explain? You seem to be a pretty cool nigga. I mean, Negro. You know what I'm saying? Can you tell me why? You know what I mean? That's what the Lord talking about, man. We gotta live through this stuff all the doggone time.
Right.
Keep it going.
So that he shall say, why hath Yahweh done thus unto this land and unto this house? And it shall be answered, because they forsook Yahweh power of their fathers, which brought them forth out of the land of Egypt, and laid hold on other gods, and worshipped them, and served them. Therefore hath he brought all this evil upon them.
Oh, what?
All this evil upon them.
Right. Takeoff is caught up in that situation. What is it? All what?
Evil. That Salakia. All this evil upon them.
Right, man. Y'all, I'm telling you, 2 Chronicles 7, 14 down to 22, man. Hey, man, y'all should read that at least once a week, man.
Right.
It lets you know what's going, what's really good, man. For real, that's what it's the Lord already showing you what He's doing and why He's doing it.
Right.
You know what I mean? For real, because you're gonna hear people on the radio. Why we gotta get treated like this? Why are we dying? I just don't understand. We gotta have more programs. We gotta put more basketballs centers, and then they won't kill each other.
Right.
You know what I mean? Maybe we got the teachers they really care. No, Negro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta come back to the law, statutes, commandments. Period, man.
That's right.
And that's my time. Well, with that, I'm class the class over the priest and prophet officer in the Pashka. Yeah.
These are I.S.U.P.K security announcements. Where the I.S.U.P.K started on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for a new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister come to the school, they are in for 6 months. They are here to be saluted only. They are here to set themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After the 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 and 10. Ma'ashra, that means 10 in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the church department of teacher. Priest fund. Free will offer a priest not mandatory. What's the amount you like to give? The next holy convocation is going to be the Feast of Hanukkah. That means the Feast of Dedication. They're going to be the 25th day of the 9th month. They're going to be December 17th, Saturday, sundown. You also can find the book of First Maccabees, chapter 4, verse 52 to 61. Remind Aki and Milwaukeean to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to be a trooper in school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pant, headband, and all scarf. With that, give a curse salute to the teacher, Min Israel, Mighty, Mighty Sabat, Mighty, Rock, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. Why I said to you, Allah Shema Kadash, may the Most High in the name of Christ bless you. Ayat in the top mean hands down classes.